Welcome back everyone to the channel. So today I have you guys another cooking video. This is gonna be delicious. I'm sure you guys are gonna enjoy this. You know, since the cooking videos in the channel seem to be above and beyond, I'm gonna cook you guys another meal. And this meal today is it's cultural. It's something that in my culture and my family we like to cook a lot. So you guys are gonna love it, and because it's winter, it's a type of food we can eat warm, so it's gonna be delicious. Just stay tuned with me, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Alright everyone, so I have my vegetables here that I'm gonna be using, which is carrots and potatoes. I have my rice and I have my fresh ground pork. You know, so you guys just stay tuned. This is gonna come out amazing. You know, it's a great combination. Just stay tuned with me so you can see the final outcome and the surprise of everything I will be showing and cooking for you guys. Alright, so what you guys want to do is grab your onion. You guys want to begin cutting it, peeling it off, peeling all those parts that we won't need from the onion off, right? And then we're going to begin chopping our onion. You know, I like to do it fast just because I'm a pro chef, as you guys may have noticed, right? Then we're going to cut it into our small little cubes. Make sure they're all even out. Make sure they all look perfectly sized and ready, right? Splendid. Now we're just going to put them in our bowl with our meat, as you guys can see, right? Now we're gonna add a little cup of rice in there. Just wait, guys. I know you guys are probably like, this is weird, but just add your rice. And these are our seasonings. We're gonna be using some sea salt, granulated garlic, and some seasoned salt. All right, and we're gonna be using some paprika, and we're gonna be using some onion powder, some ground cumin, and some pepper. All right, guys, so these are all of our flavors. First, we're going to start with a small tablespoon of some salt. We're going to spread it all in there. And then we're going to start with a small spoon of garlic. And then we're going to start with some seasoned salt. We're going to do half a spoon of that one, just because it already has a lot of salt. Then we're going to use some paprika, a spoon of that also, and some onion powder. We just want to use another spoon of that. We're going to make sure we're equal. Then we're going to grab some cumin, and we want to just sprinkle that. You know, I don't have a really specific number for that or tablespoon for that, so we're just going to sprinkle it. Then we're going to actually grind up some pepper in there. Make sure all those flavors get saturated inside of the meat that we have out there. And then we're gonna crack an egg on there. The egg is only gonna hold place for all of the seasonings and everything we're using in here, so it's like a glue kind of, right? Then what you guys want to do is grab a pot, fill it halfway to the to where you're gonna use it. So I have mine filled halfway. I'm gonna chop up some cilantro. Make sure that adds the kick into it, into the flavor, right? Look at that, guys. All those magical flavors in there. They're just, woo, this is gonna be great. Then you guys want to make sure you wash your hands, because we do not want any bacteria or anything to cause anybody to get sick in the kitchen or because of our cooking. Always make sure you wash them. Make sure you get in between all those places. So wash your hands, guys. Remember that that's priority. I washed my hands before I was cooking, so now I'm washing them one more time just for the safety of my family and because I care about the people around me, so I want to make sure they're safe. I want to grab a pair of gloves. Okay, as you guys can see, my glove actually ripped here, which is so crazy. But that was crazy, guys. Just don't mind me. All right, now we're just gonna grab a fresh pair of gloves. So now what we want to do is just mix it in there, kind of massage it up in there, get in between all those places. Make sure the rice in there gets saturated with the meat, all the flavors in there. Remember, guys, the egg uses as glue, as a type of glue. So now we're gonna make little round balls with it, of course. They're meatballs, guys. So these are traditional Mexican meatballs. You want to make sure they're as round as possible as you can get them. All right. Look at that. Make sure it's nice and round, smooth, all the flavors in there, right? So We're gonna keep doing the same process with all of it, just until our water boils. So now that we have them all, we have about 27 meatballs here, looking nice and round and perfect. We're just gonna put them in our pot. You're gonna make sure you turn on your stove for high. Gonna grab your tomato sauce. As you can see, the tomato sauce is gonna be like a marination, right? It's gonna be splendid, guys. Just wait until you see what I'm making, right? Then what you guys wanna do is add another seasoning. We're gonna add our chicken puyin. This is amazing. This is, in Spanish, we call it Nor Suiza, consomme, whatever you guys want. Put a tablespoon of that. Actually, two of those in there, just to make sure it comes out perfect, right? Spread it around. Now that we have that set, we just want to grab a spoon and mix it around in there, get all those flavors in there. As you guys can see, the meatballs are nice and round, they look great. We're gonna be making a salsa, everybody, salsita. I'm gonna grab some tomatoes, some serrano peppers. Look at that. Cut them in half, of course. Add your 2 heads of garlic. So look at that. 2 pieces of garlic in there, 3. Let's make it 3, right? So this is the salsa, guys. Look at our meatballs. They're boiling. They're looking great. We're just gonna add our carrots and potatoes in there, nice and cut. As you guys can see, I'm excited in the kitchen. I'm always excited in the kitchen. I don't know, guys. I enjoy cooking so much. As you guys can see, this is about my 3rd video of cooking uploading. Look at that, guys. We got the carrots, the meatballs, the potatoes nice and diced up in there. Woo! Our salsa cooking on the side. This is amazing, guys. All right, now we want to make sure we flip our tomatoes because we don't want them to burn on one side. So we want to make sure we flip them. Look at that. They look nice and toasty. Look at the juices around there. We're going to need that definitely for salsa. Turn it down, turn it off. We're going to actually put the foil all together just so that the juices stay together inside of the aluminum foil for when we put our salsa in the molcajete, right? Amazing. Make sure they all stay in there, stay in place. Look at the meatball, guys. They're boiling. Woo! They're looking so nice. It's a party in there. A party that's soon gonna be in my stomach, and I cannot wait to have this. So look at that, guys. They're boiling. Now we're gonna put 2 heads of garlic in our molcajete. A molcajete is like it's like a blender kind of. So we're actually just gonna put some garlic in there in our molcajete. It's like a blender except it's made out of like stone. It's traditional in my culture, in our Mexican culture. We have our blender in there. We have our garlic getting nice and blended up, all those flavors. We're gonna add a serrano pepper and add 2 of those, right? We're gonna blend them up in there as a blender, right? Look at that, guys. So this is basically salsa we're making. We're gonna begin actually adding our tomatoes here shortly. So this is a salsa. This already looks like a salsa. We're gonna add our tomatoes. Look at that, guys. This is all a process. This is a great process. We're gonna add more tomatoes. Look at that, guys. This is looking great. Like, I'm so surprised. Look at this. It's like salsita riquita, bien bonita. Look at that. It's like a blender, guys. We're gonna add some salt in there just because obviously the salsa needs some salt. We're gonna add our salt in there and some cumin. We're gonna add the cumin in there. And then there's some of the salt, right? You want to make sure you add about a spoon of salt in there, maybe 2. Just don't make it too salty because who likes salty salsa? I know I don't. Then we're gonna add a limon in there. The limon is just gonna give it that nice kick into it when you try it. I don't know, but it already gives me like my mouth all watery. Just look at that. Wow. We're gonna grab our lemon squeezer. You wanna actually make sure you squeeze a whole limon in there so it actually all saturates in there. Look at that. You're gonna mix it up, get all those flavors in there, the salt, chile, cilantro, everything in there looking great. Taste test, guys.
Taste test. Try it, okay? Tell me what you think. Delicious?
Delicious.
Alright, guys, so the proper way to eat this is you just grab your salsa you made, right? You just sprinkle it on your tortilla. You spread it around. just go ahead and grab your meatball that we made, some beans, put it on there. The beans, whoop, you can spill, right? And now we close it.
Yeah,